Good morning, Year 11s. I'm just recording this to give you a brief taster on A-level chemistry and what to expect if you were to choose chemistry next year. Chemistry is a very interesting subject. You would have had a taste at GCSE level when you're doing your science lesson as one of the three main sciences of chemistry, physics, and biology. But what does A-level chemistry actually contain? And essentially, at A-level, it's a two-year course, like most subjects. We have 6 modules, of which one of those modules is the practical module. Okay, we have it broadly split into 2 parts, which is the first part being physical and inorganic chemistry, which does contain a lot of calculations, and I will be your teacher on that part. And we've got organic chemistry, which is taught by either Ms. Corteggia or Mr. Larini, or any one of us can teach both modules of A-level chemistry. A-level chemistry is very different to GCSE chemistry, wherein that because this is something that we are studying in depth, there is that time taken to really flesh out all the different topics that you're doing currently at GCSEs. That feels a bit sort of difficult to grasp, but feels a bit abstract. We actually bug down to actually really see what exactly is going on, and we're building on our knowledge of GCSE chemistry. And unlike GCSE chemistry, there is a lot of practicals that you have to do. So it's very different, especially right now, that when you do a practical, when we're back in school, that is, you might have maybe 3 or 4 students do one practical. For the most part, at the next level, you are doing this yourself. You're going to get ample chances to actually carry out all these practicals, which I'm going to make a mention of in a second. And there are things that we need to do to build you and to build that skills as a very good A-level chemistry student. Now, the common sort of misconception around A-level chemistry is that it's really difficult. And I'm here to say to you today that that's the wrong way to look at it. A-level chemistry is challenging and it is highly rewarding. So is there a difference between something being difficult and something being challenging? Yes, there is. Okay, when you're studying A-level chemistry, what is required of you is hard work and dedication. It would require that you're going home, you're going over your notes, you're doing extra tasks for you to be able to be successful. You know, without putting in the hard work, then it becomes quite difficult to be as successful as you would like. So that's something that sometimes might be off-putting for some students. But that being said, if you do choose A-level chemistry, and you know, when you're applying for the next level, whether that's university, whether that you're going into a workplace, that is something that is looked on favorably by university professors and people from the next level, because they understand the fact that chemistry is a highly challenging subject, which meant that you would have had to put a lot of hard work and hours and dedication into making sure that you're successful. So it's something that always looks good on your CV. Now, I've said something about doing these practicals. What are these practicals that we are going to do? We're going to be having extension titration practicals. We're going to be having extension practicals that allows you to monitor how you're measuring different volumes of gases, whether you're measuring it through using a gas syringe, or you're measuring through collection over water, displacement over water. So we're looking at all these different methods that we can have. You're going to have exciting practicals like making aspirin. And if you, and I know I've heard some of you in my classes say, oh, so why don't we do something like Breaking Bad? It's slightly similar to Breaking Bad, not on an illegal level, but it's something that we can do in a safe and calm way that allows you to build your skills as a chemist. Okay, the whole point of being a chemist is that you can actually work in the lab, you can do these practicals that allows you to build your skills towards the university level. So this is something that is extensive at A-level chemistry. It's actually for all 3 sciences. It's something that you're going to get to have a go by yourself, one-on-one, where myself as a teacher just gives you guidance on what you're doing, but by and large, you're the one who is carrying out this experiment. And it can be quite exciting, and it can be quite interesting to do. And one of the questions you might be asking is, why do I study A-level? Aside from the fact that I really enjoy this course, where would A-level chemistry take me? And A-level chemistry can take you to the traditional route. So for university, so if you're thinking about studying chemistry, you can become a chemist. If you're thinking about studying physics, any of the pure sciences, biochemistry at university, it'll be advisable for you to study chemistry. If you're thinking about going down the medical route, so you want to be a doctor, you want to be a pharmacist, you want to be a nurse, chemistry is a highly favored subject. And I'd actually even say, to a certain extent, some universities expect that you do have chemistry as one of your 3 or 4 subjects that you are studying. But it doesn't actually stop there. Okay, you can study chemistry and go on to be a lawyer. You can study chemistry and go on to be an accountant. Okay, studying chemistry does not just develop your content knowledge in chemistry. It develops essential life skills that are very useful in a variety of different jobs. It develops analytical skills. It develops your communication skills. It develops you having some sort of leadership skills when you're working in the lab. Make sure you're working in a safe way. Make sure you're communicating your findings. And these are skills that can be extrapolated to other courses. Okay, so you can literally do anything after studying chemistry. And that's one of the greater advantages of studying chemistry at A-level. It opens a wide variety of doors to you. Okay, so that's a very brief snapshot of what A-level chemistry is about. Thank you.